Oh yeah.
Hey.
Back that ass up. Oh yeah.
Hey. We back.
Oh
We
yeah.
back. Hey. With another
Back that
fucking
ass up.
episode.
Oh yeah.
Why do it always sound like that?
I'm shaking that ass. Come on. It's shaking too.
Wobble. Shake that ass. Why we always start like that? We crazy. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Chit Chat with Ray and Jay podcast. We just want to know, did you miss the besties?
Yes, they did. I know y'all missed the besties. I was getting some threatening text messages, long distance. I don't want to say nobody names.
No, we don't say no names.
They know who they is. Don't let it happen again. I'm the big cousin around here.
Yes, we record every 2 weeks.
Jeez.
I saw your message. You said it's every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. Dang, I thought I forgot something. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on.
But they loving us out here. Come on, now they be waiting for the chit chat. That's a compliment.
My cousin's nasty. They like that dick talk. They nasty.
Yeah, well, I can tell y'all in the same family. Yes.
I mean, they ready for Mr. Nasty Time.
Mr. Nasty Time. Remember that on next Friday?
Mr. Nasty
Mr.
Time.
Nasty Time. Oh goodness. How was your week, Best? Your past 2 weeks?
Well, hold on. We gotta get on the scissor.
Oh, we're gonna do that first. All right.
The scissor.
The scissor.
What are we sipping on today, Bess?
Okay, today we have Roscato. It is a sweet red wine from Italy. The man told me because I asked about it. Because I'm looking for a sweet red
Italy,
wine.
got it and brought it back. Let them know, Bess, that you went to Italy.
If they listen to this podcast, I think they know that this bitch ain't flying nowhere. I'm not flying to Cleveland.
She went to Italy over there on Sheridan, the Italy time.
Little Italy.
She went to Little Italy.
Listen.
Little Italy.
Now, listen. Here's the thing. The man, I was asking the man, I'm like, I want to try something new for my podcast. And I'm like, I'm looking for a sweet wine. It could be sweet red, white. It doesn't matter. So he pointed me out to, some reds. He gave me like 4 different options. And for some reason, this one stuck out to me. And I believe I know the reason why this one stuck out to me because I told you. I think we tried this one already in the first season. Like the second or third episode. That's what I feel like.
I don't think we did. We did try something bubbly that wasn't really all that sweet. It wasn't really all that great.
And it started with an R?
It was a peach flavor.
No. Maybe. I don't know. Anywho, this one is good. It's sweet, red, fruity. It has a carbonation to it.
If anybody out there listening and you think that we've tried Roscato before and you could prove it to me, you get a $25 gift card.
There you go.
I'm not telling you to where. It could be to a porn store. Just know it's a $25 gift card.
It could be the Burger King.
It could be the Burger King.
But yes, settle this debate for us. Let us know. It's Roscato, sweet red. It's pretty good though.
It is good. It is a little bubbly. It's like a little champagne.
And I only bought 1 bottle of wine. We go through that rapidly. So I have a backup bottle of the real shit. The Pink Whitney, New Amsterdam. It's like a spiked pink lemonade, but it's very strong. It's very good. We've both had that before.
It is. So when we start going crazy, laughing and shit, you know we done switched over.
You know we done switched over.
Yeah,
the wine is gone.
You know the wine is gone.
So how was your past 2 weeks, Bess?
My past 2 weeks was good. I mean, the weather was up and down. The fall trying to get in here, but I don't know. Summer ain't letting go, Bess. Summer ain't letting go.
Because today it was warm. I came outside like, what is the temperature? I'm hot already.
Sweater off.
Girl, I had a little jacket. I'm like, I need to take this jacket off.
I've just been working. I have I'm going to a fundraiser. A very nice friend of mine has breast cancer, so I'm making some baskets. I was actually shopping for some baskets tonight.
That is so nice, Bess.
And they're going to be all pink, and one's going to be a liquor and
course.
lotto basket,
Of course.
One got to be
Listen, Jamie make the best baskets, and she always does it out of the kindness of her heart. No, she does. When certain situations come up, she does. She will go and make a basket. My cousin passed away 5 years ago, I want to say, from cancer. And she had like a benefit, and Jamie made a basket, like out of the kindness of her heart. She's so sweet, and she's very good with baskets. Like, that's her thing.
Don't y'all be in back, we make y'all no baskets, okay? This is just a little hobby that I have, kind of like second day, because it's something that I do.
On the side.
It's good.
When you got time. we didn't get to the Pink Whitney yet, did we?
It's just a little something I do on the side.
Okay. My past couple weeks have been stressful. What? I think this is the first episode I done said that I usually always be like, oh, it was good, I did this, I did that. I'm not going to get into my personal business and say what happened, but I'm just going to say, girl, I went through some stuff these past couple weeks. I mean, not nothing like super like, oh God, I need to talk and cry about it or nothing, but
oh, okay. I'm going to say, lay on the couch, Beth. Lay on my couch.
It just was a lot going on in my family, so I've just been, staying prayed up or whatever, and just doing, taking it day by day.
Blessings come down.
Amen.
Okay. Yes, Lord.
Yes, the Lord. Okay, Beth. So, let's get into the next segment, which is let's talk about balls, baby. Let's talk about balls, baby. Okay.
Oh,
really?
I'm sorry. I really don't do that with balls, y'all. That was just a joke.
I don't know, because that sounded too professional.
I'm not a teabagger. I swear I'm not.
That sounded a little professional.
I'm not a teabagger.
Okay, we're going to talk about the NBA is back, y'all. I don't know if y'all watched, but last night, the NBA is back. No more preseason. We are in full effect with the NBA. Last night, I watched the Lakers and Denver game.
That was a good game.
That was a good game. I fell asleep before the Warriors.
I was going to say.
I told you I'm not going to make it. I said, bitch, I'm not going to make that second game.
Did you watch the second game?
And I did not. I was knocked the fuck out. But
maybe to the fourth quarter, but TikToks was interfering with a lot of it.
Yeah, because, when you get your TikTok time.
I got to have my TikTok
You
time.
be like, you could call her. She be like, I was in the middle of watching TikTok. Like, bitch, it's still going to be there in a minute. Like, it's going to be there tomorrow. Don't
when
worry.
You refresh, it don't be the same ones. Girl, don't do that. Don't do me like that.
You don't want me to switch up your algorithm?
I got it. It be switching.
Okay, my bad, Bess.
Okay.
But
go ahead.
No, what you about to say?
I'm about to say anything you want to say about football. Because
no,
let me tell you, the Bills play tomorrow.
I don't have anything.
The Bills play tomorrow, so just stay out of the Orchard Park area so you don't be stuck in traffic.
The Bills play tomorrow. Oh, the same Bills that lost to the Patriots a few days ago. Those Bills. That everybody keeps saying they better get on top of their shit.
They better get on top of their shit. I mean, that is
like
true.
they about to be kicked out. The fucking.
We about to just be watching them. Just be watching them.
Listen,
we about to watch them. Just be watching them.
Y'all better get together. Y'all Bills fans.
I tell you who is winning. Alabama Roll Tide. Roll Tide, roll. The Roll Tide is winning. Okay, college football.
Definitely don't know nothing about college football.
Let's go.
But them Bills, let me just say real quick, y'all Bills fans is ride or die. Them Bills can go driving down the street, shooting up the whole town, and y'all be like, oh my God, but I mean, the town needed it.
You never supported your team through a loss?
Through a loss?
Don't be funny.
Through a loss?
If you a Bills fan, hold on. If you a Bills fan, we went through years of losses.
Didn't y'all go through like 4 Super Bowls and never won or something?
I heard people bring that up. They weren't even around for that.
It's the history.
You weren't even around for that.
Know your history.
Okay, like the Nina and the Pinky and the Santa Maria. You want to talk about that too? We weren't around for that. We don't even know. We thought Columbus did it for years. We ain't even know.
Anyway. Anything else you want to say about your little Alabama, whatever?
No, I just want to say, and Colorado plays back again. They was on bye week. Colorado got to step it up. They got to quit showing off. Dion, you got to toughen this team up. They doing too much show off shit. They got to come and play ball. They can't be showing up their watches. I got time today. Flossing their watches, and every time your son make a touchdown, you want to put a necklace on them. Cut that shit out. We got to play some fucking game. Okay, sorry.
That was a mouthful. Okay, Steven
Speaking
Smith.
of a mouthful.
What?
Speaking of a mouthful, did someone come up with a Dwight Howard situation?
Listen.
That was a great segue.
Roll the clip, Beth.
That was a great segue.
That was a great segue. Girl. Tell me what happened with Dwight Howard.
It said Dwight Howard denies sexually assaulting a man in a bombshell lawsuit, claims it was consensual encounter. So that means
that he
likes to do what I do, which I could understand.
He likes to do what I do,
which I could understand.
Oh yeah, because dick is good.
I mean, because I know why he's going to the penis. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad it was consensual on his part, but the other person saying that he was straight up
rape.
I don't want to say the R word on the scale like that.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
I'm gonna do what they say on TikTok. It was S.A.
But my thing is, because a lot of people, I saw a clip on TikTok today where this guy was showing like 3 different clips of Dwight Howard doing like kind of, as they would say, strange things with other men. Like he kissed the top of one coach's head and like rubbed it and was smiling. Then he sat on the lap of somebody else on the sideline. Like, it was just little sketchy. And he was like, "See, we should have known all along." And I'm just like, it makes me think like, did Dwight Howard ever try to hide this? Like, did he ever deny claims? Or
this happened in July 2021 at his Georgia residence.
But did he ever? Because remember
he made this man sign an NDA.
That's what most of them do.
You don't just go out sucking.
That's what most of them do. You know why all that came about is because all them people was getting fucked up back in the day.
That's why nobody knows what I used to do in the past, because I had all them men sign NDAs for me. You don't never hear nothing about Jamie hoeing around because they know better.
You go sue their ass.
I take all they shit. Bitch. And this song. For this price of this pussy. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't
deal with you.
We done did a whole bottle of wine, y'all. So it's time I'm sorry. Let me come back. Go ahead.
But that's just a crazy situation, because the fact that it's not even just the fact that, you know what I mean, he supposedly or allegedly, should I say, raped somebody, but it's like it was a gay sexual encounter. And like he never denied it or said no. You know,
I don't mind the gay sexual.
I don't mind it either.
What I mind is this. Why aren't you having these people sign NDAs?
They need to sign NDAs.
This should not be coming out in public.
I just think it's strange that for so many years that never have came out. Like, nobody has ever talked about that. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he is having people, or maybe he stopped with him, or maybe that dude don't care. Who knows? Because it's been years. He had all that stuff going on with that girl from Basketball Wives. Remember, he was in the news for years about the stuff between, like, trying to get their kid or something. It was like all these legal battles, and he's been in the news so many times with all these things with women. And then this comes out, and he don't even care. It's not even about, no, I never did that. I'm not gay or anything like that. He's just like, I just didn't do it. It was consensual.
And depending on the evidence, you probably can't say, no, we didn't. You know, people record things. Mm-hmm. This was in 2021.
Yeah.
So he probably had recordings and everything.
Probably, because, you know, they let it
text messages. Mm-hmm. You know, he ain't different than nobody else that like to send a dick pic. That's something that some men be doing. Send a dick pic. Send them my way. ratingj@gmail.com. No, I'm just playing.
What does that do? Somebody sent a dick pic. What am I supposed to do? Ooh, that makes me want to fuck that dick. I don't get it.
You don't get it?
No, I don't want to see a dick pic. I don't like dick pics.
I mean, right now you probably don't. Right now, neither one of us do, because we're in committed relationships.
But I'm just saying, like, that never would have floated my boat. Like, why are you sending this to me? I'll just be like, come here, bring that dick here.
Part of me is, I agree with you. Like, when we start talking, I don't want to see that right off the bat. But the other part of me is kind of, when I first get to talking to you, I kind of know what's going to happen, and let me know if I should proceed.
Oh, because you don't like Little Peter's
remote, or if it's a Spectrum remote. It lets me know if I could just keep you on the friend or move you on over to the fuck zone.
If it's a Roku or Spectrum.
Or a Spectrum remote, yes.
Okay, I got you.
That lets me know. Or DirecTV, depending on whatever you guys is watching out there. But y'all all know the Roku remote is smaller.
Okay. So that just lets you know what you're about to get yourself into.
If I'm going to get myself into that.
Okay, so what? Okay, So what about when women send pussy pics to men? They can't look at that shit and be like, yeah, that shit gonna be wet as hell.
Well, you know what? Sometimes some men don't. They like they food to look a certain way. If the food ain't looking like how they want to eat it, it may not go to that.
Oh, her lips too big. Why is dark like that? What's that look like?
The roast beef kind of licking poo poo, or some people don't like hearing their food.
That is true.
I'm just saying.
I didn't think about that.
Some people don't. Some people
I wasn't thinking of those aspects. All I was thinking of is, why is this arousing you? Like, because that's what you usually hear about. Like, somebody like, oh, that dick big. Or if, you know what I'm saying, you send a coochie pic, like, oh, I'm thinking of it as like, oh, it's going to make you want to fuck somebody. Or like you said, if the size.
Yes.
But I wasn't looking at it as like the size. But it was like, why?
You know, I'm going to give you a different
perspective. Why would you want to send that? You do. You give the different perspective. Like, why would you send that? That's not going to make me want to fuck you.
You know, especially when it's nasty, I can let you know. What else? Anything else you want to know about?
No, I'm good, best.
A boob pic, they might make sure that some men like dark areolas, some men like light areolas. They might just want to see them.
You so nasty.
I'm just saying. Okay.
All right. First topic of the day. We would like to know, can a man and woman that are just close friends and go on a road trip together stay in the same room together? What's your opinion on that, Bess?
It depends on the friend.
And we're just giving, I don't want people to be like, well, shit, we all grown and everybody can afford their own room. And I'm not even going into all those aspects of nuances. It. I'm just going into the direct question of, if you had to, I don't know why you would have to, who knows? But if you had to, would you feel like if you were in a relationship and your man said, I'm getting ready to go on this trip with my best friend so-and-so, and you know who this person is.
Okay.
And we got to stay in this room together. How would you feel about that?
I mean, that's a tough one.
Like, does it depend who the friend is?
It definitely depends on who the friend is. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. It depends on the situation, who the friend. Like I said, if this is a hotel, I got the money. I get you your own room. You ain't got to stay with her. But if we go on a cruise, where those rooms is like $500-$600 a piece, and it might be cheaper for everybody to, just stay in the room with somebody else instead of getting your own room. A lot of these cruises don't have single rates.
Okay.
It's so crazy that you said that because my phone just rang and it was Norwegian Cruise Line calling me.
That's really crazy.
That is crazy as hell.
Because you are a fucking cruiseaholic.
And I don't cruise Norwegian.
They got you on speed dial.
I don't cruise Norwegian.
No, you don't need to cruise Norwegian. Yes, they got you in the database
for
the top cruiser of the year. For the top cruiser of the year. So they all gonna contact you.
Let me quit talking
Royal
about this.
Caribbean, Virgin, they all about to.
They might have some single rooms. They were looking for somebody. I thought they was calling me.
They all about to hit your ass up.
I don't know y'all like
She's
that.
a cruise connoisseur.
But yeah, it all depends. It all depends. I mean, part of me I have to trust it and go. Today, if it happened to me today, I would trust it. If it was back in the day, probably not.
What makes a difference? Is it the man or is it
the man?
Okay.
Yeah, it's the man.
Okay.
With them. Now, are we talking about me? Don't trust me. Don't fucking trust me, y'all.
Bitch, what?
Man, wake up with that morning hardwood. I don't know what's gonna happen. Nah,
not with your best friend.
Who? With you?
No, bitch. You had a man best friend.
Oh man. Oh, that was a question. Man.
Yes, that was a question.
Sorry. No, I can't even say I've done it before. I really don't. I don't think it would happen. I don't have any best friends that are like sexually attracted to me, or I'm sexually attracted to them. Like I truly have best friends who I've never seen them naked, never seen big stuff or anything. Like I don't have any.
And staying in a room, you don't have to see nobody naked.
I'm just talking about how some people have crossed that line when it comes to friends. Yeah. Like how you might have a best friend, you cross that line. Because I've done that before. You had a best friend, you crossed that line with sex. It's not the same no more. Okay. Long time ago, I did that. Y'all long
time ago.
Long time ago.
Oh, what the fuck was that, growl?
Sorry. Long time ago.
Me personally on the situation, yeah. I feel like the same way as far as it depends on who the person is and the situation. You know what I mean? Like, if it was just like a coworker that they say is a friend, like y'all started to work together, y'all for, a couple years, some shit like that, or somebody just random like that, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. But like mine's got a couple of women, like best friends, like god sisters, like he's known since he was like a teenager, like, and I believe in my heart of heart it had never been nothing or never would be nothing. If it was that situation, I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Like I really wouldn't care.
Yeah,
there's only two of them. I can name them, but we don't do names. There's two of them that I would be like, oh, okay, y'all got it. I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
And Blanche Devereaux. Oh,
but yeah, that's a sticky situation though, because a lot of people be like, hell no, it's no reason, it's this, it's that, and I get that. I understand that whole thing. Like, because I'm a Western Union your ass some money if I had to. Like, because what if you say something like, oh, what if he lost his wallet, or what if they got stranded and they had to stay at this motel because Freddy Krueger was chasing them? I don't know. I'm just throwing out all these random ass examples.
Freddy Krueger though.
Jason. Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers.
It also,
they was running through the woods.
If we're together here, if we don't have that trust, we're definitely not gonna have that trust when we're apart. So if you don't trust me while we're in the same city, and I'm out traveling, you definitely not gonna trust me now. So
that
true. Don't even matter.
But that type of trust though is just period with anybody. Like if you was to sit up here and be like, you don't trust your man with certain things here at home, that's just being out and about. Like it could be any woman, you know what I mean? But
we cross state lines, baby.
But it's different though, because that's what somebody like a best friend. Because people be feeling like people can't be platonic, like a platonic relationship can't have have that type of relationship. You can't do it. A lot of people feel like you can't do it. And I don't understand why. I feel like it's doable. I feel like you're not sexually attracted to every fucking man that you see, or would want to fuck every woman that you see if you was a man.
That's true. So, I mean, that's true. It all depends. You gotta trust starts at the house. If you don't trust me in this house, you ain't gonna trust me out this house.
That is true.
That is definitely true.
And with trust comes what?
What?
I don't know. Could it possibly be a side chick?
Girl.
A side dick
is changing.
Or a side dick.
A side puss and side dick is changing the game.
These
really side chicks is winning. But I'm gonna tell you
why do you think these side chicks is winning?
I just don't think they don't have the same. They don't have to do the same thing that the main woman have to do. Like, they don't have that same responsibility that the main woman has.
Yeah.
But the thing where it gets sticky with the side chick, no, I see this more in men than women, but it could be both ways. Is that they forget their position. And you think that man gonna leave that wife or divorce that wife?
They always think that eventually.
I have seen it happen.
Just because you done fell in love with that dick or that pussy, do not mean that they gonna leave they wife. Now, granted, there is a exception. Every once in a while, you done heard about, well, you know, he done left so and so, and she done left such and such to be with this person. But 9 times out of 10, they're not. You're there for the sexual escapade. You're there for that fun, for that quick. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Let me get away from my wife or my husband real quick.
Fucking you and leaving is totally different than me being there 24/7.
Exactly.
You ain't know I walk around pick my nose.
You ain't know. You don't know how I am 24/7.
Right. You ain't know I fart while I scramble eggs. You don't know I leave a ring in a tub and I don't care. I leave it for 3 days.
Oh my God.
You don't know I bathe in Clorox. It's things that you don't know about me, and then when you find out, you don't like it because you only hear.
So now the fantasy is gone.
Now the fantasy is gone.
So now what?
Now that I got the cow, the milk ain't free. I got the cow now.
And now that the fantasy is gone, what's about to happen next? Now you ain't the main chick no more. It's a new side chick.
Now you're gonna lose them how you got them.
Yeah, we just said that a couple episodes ago.
A wise woman once told me that. Shout out to that wise woman. I don't want to say who she is. Don't lose them how you got them. Don't come over here worried about it, baby. Don't lose them how you got them.
Oh no. Okay, guys, that's a crazy situation.
Side chick taking it in the ass where the main chick ain't. So that's what the
Oh, is that it too? The side chick is nastier and dirtier?
I think so.
The man be looking at the wife like, you lay here in your bonnet all day eating bonbons and...
I think so.
But
Taishika.
I was trying to think of a...
Oh, let me not say Taishika. I don't want to think I'm talking about the Taishika.
I was trying to think of a name with Keisha. Keisha is like universal.
Shimalamania.
Keisha and so-and-so out here, you know, pussy popping on a handstand. So that's, you know, that could be it. Or vice versa. You know, like I said, we talk about men and women.
Yes.
You know, she be looking like, all you do is work all day and then you come home and it's nothing. And you want to go out there and do this, but guess what? You ain't know that he be beating on his baby mama, or you ain't know that he be doing this, that, and the third.
Then the baby mama tell you, like, oh, you want him, girl, you can have him. I don't want him. Take him from me. Like, okay.
Or also, you ain't know that, because you know what's crazy? You don't never really hear about, like, you don't hear, like, a down low woman. It's always, like, a down low man. Because a man is always, for some reason, ashamed to admit if they're gay and they like it. So you out here fucking on him because, right. Yeah. So you out here fucking this man on your husband, and you ain't know that he out here fucking Tom and Harry. You know what I mean?
You getting bent over?
Okay, Janet. Oh, you doing the fucking, I mean, the bending.
Yeah. Oh, you doing the bending.
Yep. See, and shit like that happens too. But that is true.
That's because they're not. That's just because if gay men was accepting just how gay women was, it wouldn't be them.
I know, but this is the world we live in.
Yeah, you can't go to your boy and be like, yo, I just got my dick sucked by
I know, because it's like, you gay, what?
That's power up. You know what I'm saying? So you.
But a girl can be like, bitch, guess what? This bitch ate my pussy, and I liked it. And then a bitch be like, what?
I went to the address, and I was just laying there. that my friend gave me his address. You could just lay there. Somebody could just come in and eat your pussy no matter what. Like, wait a minute.
I said that was over in season 2. Why don't you listen to me?
Okay, sorry.
I don't understand her, y'all.
Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Go back to season 1.
Yeah, if you're a new listener, I brought up a joke like that back on like season 1, episode 3, and she brings it up every single episode. It wasn't even. It was a random example that I threw out there. That's what it was, and you took it and ran with it.
That would never happen.
Because my examples be all over the place. They be far-fetched.
Yeah, like Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, exactly. I admit it.
To the address.
They be far-fetched. I just be throwing it out there. But go ahead and go pull up. I wanted to touch base on the topic real quick. This is not what we were talking about, but I just had to say something about this as far as parenting. So go ahead and read what I sent you.
Oh, parenting.
Yes, parenting.
Let's talk about parenting. Okay, so the theme was, let's stop pretending that punishment is a teaching tool and start admitting that it's a symptom of dysregulated adult who's actually just discharging their anger onto a child in a misguided attempt to teach them a lesson.
Now, what I wanted to say about that is a lot of people look at that situation like we can take that back into the whole aspect of gentle parenting. Some people not believing in whooping their children and things of that nature. This, on the other hand, is basically talking about like all aspects of it, like punishments and, you know, sit down, sit in a corner, do whatever, things like that, as if, you know, you're not supposed to do anything like that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, so the only other thing left for you to do to try and discipline a child is to have a conversation with them. So that's basically where that's going. Like, oh, well, all we need to do is, you know, try and do some coping strategies and have a conversation and talk about this, talk about that. Every child is different. Every child is going to respond to things differently. Absolutely. If you have that type of child where you can do that, like my oldest son, like I don't even know when last time I ever popped him for something. Like he probably was like 4. You know what I mean?
But that 2-year-old?
The 2-year-old? I have a 2-year-old.
But
I don't have to, I can't yell at him, you know, or just look at him like, you know, he's like, okay, mom, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have a problem. My little one, that phone getting taken away. That's so, you know what I'm saying? That's what he responds to more, and I get a better child out of it. I'm teaching you consequences for when you do something wrong. Like if you're not responding to, okay, I'm going to talk to you and tell you this is wrong. You shouldn't do this again. You shouldn't do this anymore. Blah, blah, blah. If you grasp it and hold on to it and you don't anymore, then okay, we good. We fine. But if situations still keep occurring, I got to show you better than I can tell you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I look at that as far as punishment in the world. As we grow up to be adults, are we going to walk into the world thinking, oh, well, somebody's just going to talk to me or things are just going to go my way? Like nothing's going to happen to me out here in these worlds where the streets don't care about you the way your parents do. Mm-mm. You get pulled over, you going to get a speeding ticket. That's your consequence. If you caught speeding, you get a ticket. That's your consequence. You know what I'm saying? Certain things that you do, guess what? That's your consequence in the real world. You got to learn that at a young age. So
you can't be a yes parent. Yes.
Yeah, and let me just...
It reminded me of a thing I saw on TikTok a while back. It just came to my mind. And I don't know if it was true or not, but it was just... They was on a plane, and the guy was sitting towards the window. And the little girl was looking out the window. She really wanted to see the plane take off and stuff. And the mother was like, sir, can we change seats so my daughter can look out the window?
I don't remember that.
You remember? He was like, no. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not changing seats. I mean, you got to teach your daughter that. She's not always going to have her way around here.
Yeah.
In the real world, she's not always going to be...
Just because she a kid, right. She's not switching seats with me.
Yeah, I'm not switching seats with her. I want the window seat, too. That's why I picked the window seat and not paid for the window seat.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I mean, that's true. You do got to teach your kids that. You can't grow up thinking, well, I always got this. I always got my way. I always got this. And they be spoiled little brats.
Yep, and they go and become spoiled ass adults.
And they go up to be Karens.
Karens, narcissistic, assholes.
Okay, yes.
Girl, because that's how they turn out.
They do.
So it's like you have to teach your children you know what I'm saying, different ways. And like I said, yes, some children do respond to the talking. I don't think this has anything to do with, oh, we're brushing off on how we were raised or what happened with us or what we did. Because like me growing up, I probably got like 2 or 3 whippings. Because see, I was really like, I remember one time my mom whipped me, and I've always been very strong-willed. Like, my mom whooped me, and I said, shut up. My mom whooped me, and I remember being there like, I'm not gonna cry. Don't you fucking cry and give her this fucking pleasure. Like, don't do it. Like, I was literally, and my mom remembers that. Like, I don't know if I was like reciting it or if she just saw my face like I was just taking that beat and like, whoop me, bitch, this ain't working. Like, you know what I mean?
So you was not,
and that was the last
Mary J. Blige said it.
Listen, okay. And that was the last whooping my mom ever gave me. Like, she was just basically like, this shit don't work. You know what I mean? So then it turned into just fucking talk to me and say, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, when I had like teenage years, it was like, oh, well, you're not going down to your friend's house because you ain't do these dishes or you didn't do what I told you. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. And those things made me like, shit. So I got to the point where I'm like, okay, I know before I go to such and such house or before I go to the mall with my friends or before I gotta make sure them dishes done. I gotta make sure that because I don't want to get put on punishment.
Another thing is this parents do with their kids that I've seen. I'm not a parent, but I've just seen people act like this with their kids. You ain't getting enough for your birthday. You ain't getting enough for Christmas, then they still do.
Oh, see, you gotta follow through.
Yeah, it's the threat. It's the boundary with you not following through with that.
Yeah,
so
you gotta
now they
through.
Like, oh, I'll be told no, but I know I'm still going to get it.
Yep, and
so
that's how they think.
They think that way.
And that's how they
throughout
think.
Life.
And that is hard. That is difficult because you, as a parent, because I'm a parent, you be wanting to spoil the shit out your kids. But
Christmas,
birthday,
what
Christmas.
You mean that baby can have no Christmas? It's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time. You be wanting to spoil the shit out of your kids, but sometimes you got to put that foot down and be like, no, I'm not doing it. We not doing it. I had to do that one time with my baby. When he was like, I want to say, this was like right before COVID, and he was acting up in school, was doing stuff in school, and we told him like, okay, now listen, we done gave you chance after chance after chance. One more call from this teacher type thing, you know what I'm saying? You not going trick-or-treating with your brother. And so one more call had happened, and we did not let him go trick-or-treating that year.
What?
I still gave him some candy, a little bit of candy at home, but see, that's where it fucked up at. So he was
sitting at home, not going trick-or-treating, and the other kid was? Yes. Can you speak into the microphone and say that? I need that from my CPS case.
Are you kidding me?
There is no statute of limitations until they're 18 when it comes to abuse.
Anywho.
I wish I would have known that. I would have came by and trick-or-treated for
That
them.
is not abuse to say your kid can't go trick-or-treating. But no, and that's the worst.
Because I know you bougie. You took your kids to the good side of the neighborhood.
Oh my God, I cannot.
I know your ass was not up and down on this east side doing no damn trick or treating or anywhere else. Your ass was in Amherst. Where was you at? Listen, where did you take your kids trick or treating?
We go to Amherst now, but back then I took them to the mall. The Boulevard Mall is where we used to go. Because that's when the Boulevard Mall was still like, an actual mall. Instead of just like the Chinese restaurant. Where's the Boulevard
Mall at? In Amherst. What I just said.
Because we don't have no malls in Buffalo, bitch.
I can't make this shit up, people. You go up to the Main Place Mall. They was doing something in the Main Place Ghost Town Mall.
No. What's in the Main Place Mall? Nothing right now, right? Didn't they officially close all the way down?
Don't get me
But for years, all that was in there was like a pizza place and Foot Locker. Who the fuck doing
trick or treating? You could have got some shoestrings and a slice of pizza.
I'm so mad at you. Anyway, I'm just saying, as a parent, when you have to take something away from your child, it hurts you more than it hurts them, I feel like. Because you'll be wanting to, I want to get
not that.
So bad.
It's going to hurt me more than it hurts you.
Yeah, that's what parents say when it's a whooping. It's going to hurt me more than it hurts you. No, bitch, it'll hurt me more on my butt.
Kids, you got to start telling your parents, you ain't asked to be here. You was fine swimming around your daddy's ball sack, and your mama got horny, and your daddy shot up the club. These kids ain't asked to be here.
Anyway.
Oh.
So basically that's I'm just saying, I feel like as a parent, you have to know what works for your child and you have to run with that. You can't sit up here and act like I said, we all talked about the gentle parenting before, and I always just looked at it as like okay, well, I got whooped when I was a kid and we're changing that around. Like, we're not doing that anymore. Or, I did this, I did that when I was a child. I'm not doing that anymore and stuff like that. But it's like, if you're not doing punishments, if you're not doing any sort of consequences, should I say. I don't believe in like the beating your kids thing or anything either. But if you're not into consequences, showing your kids that these are the actions you chose to do, and now you have consequences that you have to suffer from, then what are we doing?
So the moral of the story is this, y'all. If you don't do consequences and stuff now, don't have kids, do like I do, make all your kids a pearl necklace, and then wipe them off in the shower. And shout out to all the moms and dads that got special need kids. That is a struggle sometimes.
Oh, yes.
Y'all deserve more than y'all ever know when it comes to taking care of special need kids. I know, because I sometimes didn't think Ray could have been considered a special need, and so could have my sister, because she didn't talk in school.
Who? No, don't tell me who. But I'm like, who? Like, we really sit here tired. Not for the listeners, but really?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so how old?
I don't know how old she was. She used to come home and talk all the time, but she never talked in school.
Oh, well, that's not special needs. That's just, she's like, I ain't fucking with y'all.
I know it is. I'm not saying special needs. I said some kids, they just do special things and they just...
Oh, yeah. Because all kids are different.
I mean, Down syndrome and autistic and stuff, those are like special needs for real.
Yeah.
So... we about to start on the peak Whitney. I'm scared.
Oh, now. Lord. They might have heard me pouring it. You know these microphones be on.
Oh, no, these microphones can pick up anything.
Okay.
I can't even squeeze out a fart. This thing just pick up all the noise. So go ahead.
Lord. Which one of these traits could you overlook in a partner? Now, remember, the key word is overlook.
Okay.
Snoring.
Is the partner male or female? I'm just playing. Go ahead.
I was say, you a lesbian? No. You a lesbian now? Okay.
Lesbian now? No.
Now? Okay.
Right now I'm straight. This relationship don't work. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, go ahead.
Snoring, body odor, bad dick, bad cook, laziness, mouth odor, nonchalant attitude, sex addiction. Okay. You said overlook? Yes. Do you need to see the list?
I can overlook sex addiction. No, I don't think I can. I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Because Kurt Franklin, that was a big issue for him.
No, he had a porn addiction.
Yeah, that was the difference.
A sex addiction and a porn addiction.
He was addicted to
No, he was addicted
stuff.
to sitting in front of his fucking TV and watching bitches fuck.
Probably,
a sex addiction means he can't stop fucking.
Probably because
like he
his
probably
wife
was
wasn't
cheating on
giving
his.
it to him.
He probably was cheating on his wife, or he was asking his wife for sex like every day, all day. Like
yeah, that's
addiction.
Sex
addiction. A porn addiction is different. That doesn't mean he watch porn all the time.
Mm-mm.
Sex addiction is having
porn
sex all the time.
I don't care. Sex is sex.
No, it's not.
Whether you watching it or you want to have, you thinking about it all the time. That it was on your mind at all time.
But sex is an act. Sex is a physical act.
You doing it to yourself, you want to do it to me. That's an addiction. I can't do it. That's an addiction.
Okay, I don't agree. So we're gonna agree to disagree. Porn and sex addiction is different.
It's still time consuming and it's overtaking.
It's still time consuming.
It's overtaking. Whether I want to fuck your body.
That's time consuming, but I ain't got shit to do with this.
But it's not an addiction. It's time consuming, meaning it is taking up all of your time, whether it's the physical thing or taking up all of your time, whether it's the video. It's taking up all of their time. No, I can't overlook that.
There's still a difference. I was gonna say addiction. There's still a difference. Okay, so you can't overlook it.
No, or drug addiction. Can't overlook that either. That different too.
Hell no. But I ain't put that on here.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
So
it was laundry, but you said that as an example. Don't do me light skin. Don't do
what
me.
I'm saying is one you can look over and one you can't.
Okay, I cannot. You can't look over neither one. I can't look over neither one.
Okay.
Sex or porn?
What?
It's taking up too much of your time.
What if it wasn't? What if it was? You're saying
it's not an addiction.
It is an addiction. People are still addicted to stuff that's not taking up all time. Okay, let's look at it like, okay, how can I explain this to you? You go to work. Let's say you go to work 8 to 6, right? Mm-hmm. And let's say your man work overnights. Mm-hmm. While you're at work, he's addicted. Like he has to watch porn all day long. But when you come home, he's still involved with you. He's not. None of the time is being taken away from you. Y'all still go out to dinner whenever y'all want to. Y'all still have sex whenever you want to. You still cooking dinner. He eating. Y'all still having time. But he's still addicted to porn. You might not even know about it. You know how many people have addictions to stuff and their spouse don't even know about it.
You ready?
I'm ready. Let me hear it.
Addiction. You can't turn it off. That's not an addiction.
You can turn it off if you need to do something else. It might be mentally still going. It might be mentally still running.
You're thinking about what's the
like a drug addiction? Well, the next time I'm gonna get hit, I need a hit. But that don't mean that you sitting up there that you're actually acting on it in those moments.
Yeah. You got diarrhea. You always going to the bathroom. Why you always going to the bathroom? Because you shooting up meth, motherfucker.
You did not just say.
I know what the fuck you doing. You ain't got the shits all the time.
So wait.
Like that.
So they say they got the shits all the time, and they got to run into the bathroom and jerk off.
Oh, I don't want you. Yep, and they go in the bathroom.
No.
Jerking off. An addiction is an addiction. Next, can't overlook that. Odor, can't overlook that. Depends on what you mean by bad dick, though.
Bad cook, bad dick, laziness, nonchalant attitude.
Can't look over laziness.
Nonchalant attitude.
I'm not sure how I feel about that at all. I don't know. I have
snoring.
That issue myself. I could overlook snoring. I need to know what you mean by bad dick, though.
Like they can't fuck.
Wait, what you mean?
It's bad to you. Whatever you think is bad, it's bad to you. Some people say small dicks, like you, it's bad. Some people may say he don't fuck me how I want him to fuck me. That's bad. Don't you go around
shaming small dicks. I didn't say
it's on me
it
now.
Was bad. I just said for me, being a big girl, I can't do the small ones.
That's what I just said.
That's not bad. Some people like small dicks.
Okay, so it's bad to you, though. That's what I'm saying. You said what's bad. I said what's bad to you.
Okay, yeah.
A small penis is bad to you.
I don't want to say it's bad. I just want to say I can't.
Okay. So, but then you said...
Listen to our audience. Listen, I'm trying to be very inclusive here. If you got a small one, it's okay. Just not for me.
Hey, we know that.
Okay, just not
from
for
season
me.
1. We know that.
There's nothing wrong with you, though. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Body odor.
I don't think. Okay, wait a minute. So, see, bad dick. I could probably work with a bad dick, though.
Okay, so what's your definition of bad dick? Is it more than I said little dick, and you kind of jumped over that?
Was liquor. I took a big gulp.
Hit you in the chest.
Yeah.
So we already said little dick, right? For the bad dick. Is there anything else you would like to add as your definition?
Okay, maybe if it can't rise to the occasion.
Erectile dysfunction.
I mean, I ain't want the science. I ain't want the
science.
You always
talk about that.
Yeah, I just say maybe it can't rise to the occasion. Sorry for the noise, y'all. I just gotta put some ice in my vodka. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I said in body odor.
Can't overlook body odor.
Yeah, can't overlook body odor.
Or mouth odor.
Mouth odor was on there too.
Okay, well, okay, wait a minute. You talking about all day mouth odor? Because sometimes just be that morning breath. Once they get rid of that morning breath, is good.
I mean, like halitosis.
Gingivitis. All day. No. Not ginger.
Not ginger?
Not the ginger.
You can't fuck with the ginger.
Can't fuck with the ginger.
Okay,
what about you? What about you? Could you live with sex addiction? You okay with that? Because I'm not.
Because I'm not. Well, seeing as though a sex addiction and a porn addiction is different to me, since to you it ain't. No, I couldn't deal with a sex addiction.
Okay, but you could deal with a porn addiction.
Yeah, I wouldn't care if somebody watch porn all the time.
All the time.
I mean, as long as it ain't when I'm around.
The basketball game is on. You can't get to your TV to watch basketball because he want to see Heather Hunter on the big screen popping that ass.
Heather Hunter? Bitch, this the 90s?
I mean, that's the first thing that came to my mind. I don't really know. Can you believe I don't know no porn names? Oh, Mr. Marcus. He wants to see Mr. Marcus putting inside Heather Hunter.
How you don't know no porn names and you watch porn all the time?
I don't know they don't tell you their names.
They names don't be like.
What you think I watch the credits?
It'll be some credits. I was about to say it'll be some credits, some side notes, some footnotes.
I see the scene, and I didn't introduce themselves. Hi.
Then how do men be knowing all the women? I be seeing that shit on Facebook, so they be talking about because I used to watch so and so with such and such and so and ain't nobody like so and so. How they know their names then?
I don't know.
But you watch porn.
I don't see no credits. I don't see the names. I don't see the names. Now, if you... their
names be in the title.
What title?
The title when it come on.
Genital Hospital. Don't show me the name of who's in there. Saving Ryan's Privates. Don't tell me the name of who's in there. That just tell me if somebody named Ryan, we're going to be looking at his privates.
I've seen porn before.
Okay. And the name
I
is
am
weird.
Not a pornography
now,
virgin.
Back in the day,
and
when
I have seen a name
on DVD, the names was over there. It was on the DVD. But online, I don't see the name.
I have seen names before.
I'll pull it up for you.
Not on all of them. Let me see right now.
I'll pull it up for you.
I'm just playing. I don't, because I know you will. You pull up everything.
Like, fastly, too. Like, now look.
You do.
Who was this?
Because we be talking on the phone, and I be like, yeah, bitch, it was an accident on the 198. She be like, for real? Yup, because 2 cars flipped over from the 198 to the 30. I be like, bitch, how the fuck you know that quick? Her ass done been up there Googling that quick.
Gotta look it up and be sure.
Girl, I can't with you. So, okay. Yes. No, a sex addiction I couldn't, because I feel like a sex addiction means you want me to have sex with you all the time. That's a sex addiction. Like I said, porn, I wouldn't care. As long as, because like I said, when you have an addiction, like sometimes people don't even know you have these addictions. Like it depends, like as long as you're getting it or doing whatever you need to do every day, you know what I'm saying? Some people, it depends on the strength of it. Some people, it's not like crack where you like every 5 minutes you want to hit or something and you laid out up underneath a table somewhere. Like there are people, the functional. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay. So there is like a functional porn person. Like they be like, okay, before I go to work, I got to make sure I watch. When I get home, or like before I go to sleep, or whatever. They had a times where they got to do it.
When do you draw the line?
It couldn't be like you said, oh, you trying to watch the basketball game and stuff, and they like, oh, they can't because the porn is on or something like that. Like no, like then no. If it comes in between our relationship where it's like you're putting that over me, then that's where I draw the line. But if you have something that you just do like while I'm at work or I'm out shopping and I don't even know about it, I don't know when you watching it or whatever, but you do watch it all the time, but I don't know when, I wouldn't care.
What if we out shopping together? We're going to Walmart, we're shopping together. I gotta go to the bathroom. He's going there to watch porn.
Okay, then that's where I draw the line.
See the line, you gotta draw the line. Come on.
I do. There are lines to be drawn. Okay, but
sex addiction, you could.
No, I said no. Okay, sex addiction.
For porn addiction,
because then that means you need me to have sex with you all the time.
Okay, so
I'm not having sex 3 times a day.
Like, okay, hold on. In your mind, sex addiction is somebody having sex with you and not watching it.
Yes.
When it's watching it, it's porn.
Yes.
No.
Because that's even what Kirk Franklin said with his addiction. He said he had an addiction to porn.
Is this thing
They never classified it as a sex addiction. He said he had an addiction to pornography.
And what are you watching on porn? People having sex. It's no different than when I tell you people are bisexual, you be like, yeah, they gay. I'm like,
sex
no.
Sex is a physical act.
No,
sex is a physical act. He's watching it, not having it.
So is watching porn. If you think for a minute when I'm watching porn that I'm not pulling out my dick to jerk it, you're bugging.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about having. Okay, well you are right there. Masturbation is a physical act, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about having sex with someone else. 2 people having sex together, a sexual addiction.
Okay.
That's how I view it.
Okay.
You're in the act of sex with another person, not your hand.
Okay.
Are we clear?
Sex with your hand is masturbation, so that's sex. It's a form of sex.
Not with another
Oral
person.
Sex.
Not with another person.
So when you say sex, are you including all types of sex?
As far as what?
Oral sex, anal sex, vaginal sex.
With another person.
With another person.
That's sex.
Okay. When it's with yourself, that's porn?
No. That's masturbation. I've never called it sex. I've never called it sex. I just said that's masturbation.
Let's go masturbate.
What?
That's not cheating because we're not having sex.
What?
After this podcast, we're going to go masturbate. Okay.
So that's having sex? You want to go masturbate having sex?
That's a part of sex. I got to think about something. I'm not thinking about going grocery shopping when I'm masturbating. I'm thinking about sex.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying. Addiction, sex is sex. Sex addiction, porn addiction is all in the kind of...
Guys, hit us up on rayandj@gmail.com in the email and let us know what your opinion of the situation is. Do you feel like pornography addiction is the same as sex addiction? Even though they're 2 different things.
2 different things.
They're 2 different definitions. But are they the same thing? Are they the same thing?
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Listen, we spent too much time on this topic. We're running out of time.
Would you mess with somebody that had a crack addiction or a meth addiction?
No.
Are they 2 different addictions?
That's dangerous and that's fucking...
So can sex addiction be?
No. Whatever.
If they fucking raw pussy.
what am I trying to say?
Nothing. Ain't nothing you can say, but
yes, it is. Crack or that is a mental. I can't even.
I don't know. This is Whitney clouding your memory.
It is. I'm like, I can't even.
Because you're sweating.
I'm thinking like what I'm trying to say. I know I'm turning red because I'm laughing. Alters. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Crack. All that stuff. It alters you. It alters your mind, your body. Like when you get addicted to that stuff, you be passed out somewhere doing God knows what. Look at flipping them on the corner. Like that's drug addiction. Porn addiction is some regular ass shit. You just watching that shit, you go about your business, you still working through this. It's functioning. It's a functioning.
And you know what else? Your light bill ain't getting paid because I gotta spend my money on my porn.
No.
Things
that's what crackheads do.
Things are slipping through the cracks.
No.
I'm born to buy sex.
No.
An addiction is an addiction.
No. Nobody's pornography addiction has been harmful like that. Detrimental to their health.
Know?
Detrimental to their health.
Kirk Franklin was detrimental to his health. You see how much he spent on it? He had cases of DVDs that he had to throw away.
Because he's fucking rich. Ain't no regular ass person that's addicted to porn gonna be having cases and cases and cases. Especially nowadays, porn is free on your fucking phone.
Oh. Okay.
He was addicted back in the early 2000s and the 90s.
Oh, from the 99 to 2000?
He had to buy Booty Talk 27.
And he was from 99 and the 2000s. Yeah. Okay. Okay. He was watching the uncensored Freakniks. Okay, gotcha.
Anyway, so of the traits, which could I overlook? I could overlook snoring. I could overlook a bad cook.
You can overlook porn addiction.
I could overlook, it says sex addiction.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
I could overlook a nonchalant attitude.
Because you have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you can overlook it.
I definitely could.
You're a fucking man. That's why you going hard for sex addiction, bitch. Because if you had a dick, you would be a dick too.
Are you serious?
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yes, what is it?
And it's not about sex.
What? Who are you? Who are you right now?
You have $5,000.
Mm-hmm.
You have 15 minutes to spend it.
Mm-hmm.
What store are you going to?
Target.
You going to Target, really?
Absolutely.
I said the same thing.
Girl, I love Target. You can get anything there.
And I'm getting me a Starbucks drink. Did you know?
Yes.
When you do curbside pickup at Target,
you
can add a Starbucks drink and they'll bring that shit right out there to you.
No, I did not. Let me get my pumpkin chai tea latte with the oat milk. 1 pump brown sugar, 1 pump vanilla.
Oh, no, bitch. No, she didn't.
That's what I want right now. That's my fall drink.
Oh, God.
I'm going to order that next time I go and have them bring it out to me.
Mine is the pumpkin spice, but
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you do pumpkin spice anything. Pumpkin spice dick.
I got that from, have you been seeing the guy on TikTok that goes to Starbucks and tries a different drink all the time?
I got a couple of them on there.
Yeah, so I got that from him and I tried it. Girl, I had like 3 of them. After the first one, I was like, I'm not having this shit no more because that shit was like $9. But bitch, I had one yesterday because it was that good.
There is one that I want to try. It's not pumpkin spice. It's the other oat milk with the 2 pumps of brown sugar and something.
It's the pumpkin chai tea latte
with the sweet. No, it's not pumpkin. It's no pumpkin.
Oh, it's no pumpkin.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
But it does have oat milk and 2 pumps of brown sugar with some sweet cream foam or some shit on the top. Something it's called. I gotta save it to my TikTok to try it. Katina tried it and she said
she liked it.
She said it was delicious.
Oh, okay. You gotta send it to me.
So I do want to try that. So you're gonna go to Target. It's been $5K in 15 minutes. Where are you going first?
Knowing me, I'll probably go to the clothes section.
The clothes section? We got $5K.
I'll probably go to the clothes section first.
Girl, get me some of them ribs. Their meat is expensive at Target. I gotta get them steaks.
I will go to the food next. Yes, I would. But I will go to the clothes first. I definitely would. My kids.
I'm going to the pens. I need the expensive pens. You know, like
oh God, you be stealing pens. You love a good pen. Where else I'm going? I'm going to electronics.
You did not say on this podcast that I be stealing pens. I'm gonna need you to take that back.
I'll retract my comment.
That statement.
I don't mean she be stealing pens like from Target.
Definitely, okay.
But we be at a restaurant. She be like, "This pen is nice. I should take this."
I just be saying this pen is nice, and I be putting my credit card back in there, and the pen slips in there too. That's what happens.
That's what happens?
Yes.
Bitch, no.
Anywho.
Oh, God, Bess. Okay, is there anything else you would like to add to the podcast today?
No, I don't want to add nothing else, but I just want to say that, well, I do want to add one thing.
Okay.
I think DJ Envy going to jail. I just say that. For this whole Ponzi scheme thing, I just feel like I keep watching these clips on how he said this, and you don't use your money and flip these houses, and how his partner sees it got all these properties, and I just feel so bad.
I don't know. I'm not
like it's giving me Ponzi feel. Not like DJ Envy.
I don't think anything of the DJ Envy. He kind of annoys me at times. I don't know. He's so petty, and he's so, I don't know, just
so petty. How
he acts is a little annoying. I'm not one of those where I'm like, cancel DJ Envy, where I'm like, I can't stand him, but he just annoys me. He's not my favorite on the show, you know? But, and I have not followed this completely. Like, I've heard kind of what's going on with, like, the Caesar guy, and, like, he got arrested and stuff like that, but I don't know everything. Like, I know you told me, like, last episode, like, basically, but I don't know, like, deep enough to be like, oh yeah, Envy definitely going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Because he was basically saying he got too. So what proof does he have? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna tell you about that too. If I got, I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm like, you know what? He owed me something. Don't y'all go to this, like they do on Facebook? Don't y'all go to her food nasty?
Right.
Don't y'all go to her oxtails ain't moist or soft.
Speaking of Facebook and her food nasty, do you be seeing those posts that people be putting up about that lady? It's some restaurant that she owned, and she be like cussing people out that give reviews on her food. Girl, it's some older lady, I guess, and she be like people will put like
some restaurant on Elmwood.
I don't know where it's at, but somebody put up something that was like, this so and so isn't that good or something like that, and like she had commented like, well, if you would have ordered what you like to eat it, like she went off on it, and everybody laughs at her. Like nobody has really been like,
oh wow,
who the fuck is this lady talking to? Like everybody finds it hilarious that this lady has the nerve to be like going off on people. I don't know who she is or whatever. But
well, speaking of lunch, we need to go back to that oxtail place. I'm ready to go back. So good.
Tomorrow, is it a date?
I mean, what's tomorrow? Thursday?
Yes.
Oh, we might could do it Thursday.
We might could finagle that in.
We might could finagle that in.
With the cocoa bread on the side.
The cocoa bread with the
listen, because that was good.
Tearing it up. I was tearing it up.
You was.
We had something else too.
You ordered something that was like sweet. It was like a bread too. I don't remember what it was called.
Oh yeah. I forgot what it's called. Yes, it was like fried cornbread.
But it was called something weird like fantasy. Or
Festival.
Festival, that's it. I said fantasy. I knew it was so weird. Like, what the fuck is bread called fantasy? Festival, whatever.
It's festival.
Girl.
So, okay.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening in on the podcast. Hit us up at rayandj@gmail.com. Hit us up at Ray and J Podcast on Instagram, Ray and J Podcast on Facebook, and we will see y'all next time.
Yes, we will. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for listening.
And we gone.